Hello everybody, welcome to the Outlet Podcast channel. You are watching an episode of Guys Only. Today I'm going to talk about 2 articles of clothing that every man should have, because the question popped up on my Facebook. I own these 2 articles of clothing. I own a kilt and I own bib overalls. I own bib overalls. Why? Why? Because I'll give you 2 reasons. 2 reasons why every man should own these articles of clothing. Actually, I'll give you 3. Number 1, they represent an era of a man. Men who wore these war garments, these kilts, they were represented family, they represented their clan, their heritage, their people. They went to war fighting for what they believed was right. They went to war fighting for their land. They went to war. They went to war for admirable reasons, and they could have even given their lives, losing their lives, but giving their lives, because they didn't lose it. When you as a man, you take on jobs, issues, when you confront problems like the Scots did, you give your life for what you're believing and what you're fighting for. That is why a man should own a kilt, because it represents an era of a man, regardless if you're Scottish or Irish or not, because there are, I believe, the Army and the Navy even have their own tartans. So me personally, I own a Gregor clan tartan. I own a kilt. It's a Gregor clan tartan, and I proudly represent the Gregor clan, because the Gregor clan, we were persecuted, and we will not have that. Royal is my blood, whether you like it or not. Gregor clan. So the bib overall, represents an era of a man. During the Great Famine, there was an era in American history where there was Great Famine. It was the Great Depression. And one of the types of people, many people were hit and affected. One of the types of people that kept on working hard were the farmers. Farmers, yes. They fought hard to not only try to supply for their families, but they also tried to supply for their communities. Because they knew, regardless, money aside, some things become more than money, and we need to recognize that. It's not just about being paid for growing your crops. It's about making sure that your neighbors, everybody has. And we don't we buy our stuff from grocery stores, and we don't even think about the people who grow and raise that stuff, who till their land, who've got it down to a science, who wake up and are working at 4 a.m. and continue plowing fields, and who fix their own machines. These men, this era of men, we got to give them props. That's why I own bib overalls. So number 1, it's an era of man. Number 2, the characteristics. All right. Like I was saying with kilts, you got someone who's very selfless, very righteous. These men who wore kilts, very selfless, very righteous, very proud, not arrogant, proud of who they are, where they were from, and the family that they represented. Yeah, that's something that, these are qualities that a man should have. Your last name, it either means something because you added importance to it, or not. Because if your family name's garbage, then most people don't want to deal with you. You're a Smith. You're a Smith, whatever. You're not a Bush. You're not a Clinton. These, that why people refer to them as their last names, because last names matter. Hashtag last names matter. Yeah, so these are qualities you need to have. Qualities with farmers, bib overalls, those who wear bib overalls. Simple, humble, hardworking, characteristics that you need to have. An article of clothing that you need to have. And reason number 3, unbelievably comfortable. If you have never worn a kilt, my friend, you have never lived. I have worn my kilt proudly in my home. I walked outside in it one time too, and I represented the Gregor clan in a international church thing, and I represented the Gregor clan proudly. Royal is my blood. Anyways, I love my kilt. Is unbelievably comfortable. I love it. It's so cool. It's I can't explain it. It's very free. I feel very free, and like a lot of agility. Yeah. So apart from that, the bib overall, very easy to wear. Not as restrictive as you might assume. Pretty cool. Tons of pockets on a bib overall, and it's different. That's why I like it, because it's very different, and no one can take that away from you. So these are reasons why I like these two articles of clothing. That they represent an era of a man. They represent qualities that you should have as a man. And number 3, they're unbelievably comfortable. Unbelievably. I own Dickies brand overalls. I was able to buy them online from Walmart. And then my kilt, I purchased it from, I think, Sports Kilts. And it's a legit kilt. I love it. So these are why a man should own these 2 articles of clothing. And rebellion against women. Fight against the women. Most women don't like kilts. And most women don't like overalls. Because they all, oh, ew, why are you wearing that? I've got that a few from some of my lady friends in times past. Guess what? I'm not wearing it for you. I'm wearing it for me. This is for me. My freedom. So 4 reasons. Character, you're an era of a man. Characteristics you should have. 3, they feel great. Number 4, you do it for you. You do you. For you. Guys only. For us, by us. All right. Peace out, guys.